Hello and welcome. This is Chrisanne. I'm coming at you from Elemental Energies with Chrisanne. Today is letter V in the hashtag ABC April 2025 challenge that's put forth by Margaret from Seven Plaza and Tony from Crafty by Tony. So for V, I am going to be doing some vellum, some Victorian, that's basically Victorian kind of stuff. I am thinking I am going to do a masterboard. I know I've done masterboards. I just did one not too long ago. But I'm going to do a masterboard because I need a lot of things for tuck spots. So we're going to be doing this Victorian, but I think I'm going to be adding a little bit of steampunk into it as well because I'm going to be making a steampunk journal. And of course, the other day I actually did do steampunk stuff in my S day, and I found the stamps I was looking for. So I used these the other day, but I was looking for these and looking for these. Yeah, I finally found them. So we are going to incorporate those, and we're going to do a masterboard that we're going to cut up, turn it into some journaling cards. Very kind of fun and simple and basic, but let's craft along with me. So I have a bucket here, and that's kind of what I like to do when I have a theme or I'm doing this challenge and I have a very specific theme involved with what I want to do. I have all different types of containers on my desk. I have this type, I have this type. I like bags, I like containers. It kind of goes along the same thing. So let me show you what I have in my collection. I have these two, if I can get them apart, pages that are from a really pretty dictionary. And it's costumes, but there's a lot of sort of Victorian things in there as well. So I thought we could use that. We are going to be using a lot of these because there's a lot of Victorian kind of designs. So we're going to be using a lot of these. We're going to be using some Victorian flowers. Flowers were really big during the Victorian era. And I have my steampunk one that I never used the other day that I wanted to. So I have that one. This one has some Victorian imagery, but other stuff that isn't quite Victorian, but it has vellum. So we're going to be doing some vellum overlays. This one is all vellum. So we're going to be using that. I have the Tim Holtz tiny paper dolls, ones that strike me as Victorian-ish. So I have those. Music was big during the Victorian era. So I have some music washi, and then I have my large music stamp here on my desk. I have some lace. I have a very Victorian looking washi. I have mushrooms. Don't ask me why I have those in here. Yeah, let's move those. I have these stickers look Victorian to me. These stickers look Victorian to me. These look Victorian. These look Victorian and steampunk. And then, of course, I have all the stamps that I just showed you. So that's the goodies that I'm working with. Most of these things, not the Tim Holtz things, but most of these things are from Temu. And I know somebody just reached out to me not too long ago, and she was asking me about something that I posted in one of my Temu hauls, and she was asking me if I could help her find the link. I just want to say, and I think I have said it in many of my videos, a lot of times the things that I am posting, unfortunately, in my videos, I have found that the things on Temu sell out so darn quickly. I don't know how to post the mass links. If somebody asks me, I'm happy to look for an individual link. I'm capable of that. I'm not super tech savvy. I'm a hands-on artist. I'm not tech savvy. I don't know how to do some of that stuff. But a lot of the things that I have found that I post, I don't care what it is, the artists or whoever it is that's on Temu that are selling their things, because, you know, if they're making their own brand of rubber stamps or they're 3D printing polymer clay, clay cutters, they're artists. You know, I do buy from like Alana Craft, for instance. She makes her own line of rubber stamps, die cuts, etc. She's an artist. So I refer to many of them as artists. So many of the artists there make a certain amount, and once that amount is gone, it's gone. Unfortunately, I try and give people prompts on what to look for when they go to, whether it's places like Temu or Wish or whatever the case is. I try and give you prompts to look for it. And this woman was very, very kind that reached out to me. And she's like, I have looked and I cannot find these. And the particular thing she was looking for was sold out. It was discontinued. It wasn't just sold out, it was discontinued. So I certainly feel for her, but I have zero control over that. I'm happy to show you the things I get in my hauls. I'm happy to do my videos and show you the things, the ways that I use the things that I get. I have zero control over availability. Now let's see here. These are more Renaissance. All right, we're going to stick with these. I'll save this page for something else. So I have a pile of papers here, and I am using the glue stick Scotch Create. I like making masterboards. I've made a couple of videos of masterboards. I will continue to do lots of videos of masterboards. I use a lot of them in my journals because I cut them up, and that's how I make my journaling cards. So I hope that helps with the Temu stuff. I do my best. And sometimes, which I didn't tell this woman, I probably should have. I'm just now thinking of it. Sometimes you can go and find the exact same thing on Amazon. Whether it's that particular seller is selling it on Amazon or third-party people are going and buying and posting things they buy on Amazon for sale. But I have seen a lot of things from Temu available on Amazon. So if you cannot find it on Temu, check out Amazon. Yes, you're going to pay more money. But if it's something you really, 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 really want, you might be willing, because sometimes it's double the price, but you might be willing to pay double the price. Like if it's a certain sticker and you're working on a project that just needs that sticker set, you might be willing to pay $5 as opposed to $2 or whatever. Okay, so I have my 4 strips. I want to come in and I want to use these all over the darn place. And I just pulled out a whole bunch of different colors and patterns, etc. I'm just gonna glue them all down in all different directions. And we will see how we do with overlapping. So I have stuff that I'm going to be doing another Temu haul with, but I've been very engrossed in the hashtag ABC 2025 challenge. Haven't even recorded it yet. I will record it, and I'm probably going to post it next week. I mean, I'm having fun doing the challenge. It's, you know, it's something different. It's something that gets me out of my comfort zone, and I don't know, expands my thought process into what it is that I'm creating and putting in my journals. Just trying to fill in, as we do, trying to fill in some of the blanks without covering too much. You know, I hardly ever use this book, and it's pretty. So let's use it. So that's part of the reason why I'm having fun doing this challenge, because it's getting me to use some of the things. I want a different color. Yeah, it's getting me to use some of the different things that I maybe haven't been using lately. Yeah, let's do that one on the underneath. Give that a little overlap there. Whoops. How was I going to do this one? Oh, did I do it reversed? Oh well, that works. And need be, if any of these corners need to be additionally tacked down, I come in with my art glitter glue. And yes, I glue right on top of this page because I'm going to be adding glue to all of this stuff anyways. Add a little more glue there. Let's take this glue and wipe it off my finger and stick it there. Just button that one right up to it. There. There. These are decent cardstock, decent weight cardstock. Let's kind of put that one there. When I make journals, I need a ton of journaling cards. I think I'm just going to do that one like that, and I'll trim that little excess off later. Doesn't bother me. There. So we are in school vacation now here. And my son is out with his girlfriend. His girlfriend has been on vacation for Easter to her family's house, her extended family's house. Let's just add some glue here. So she finally got back, and he is out with her. I can do my videos! Yippee! Oh my gosh. Oh. I don't know that I like those two. I'll just stick those two over there. I like this one. So yeah, he's gone out and about with her. So I have all the time I want to craft. And I'm like, just tell me what time you're coming home. I have plans for hamburgers tonight, or cheeseburgers. I have dairy-free cheese in the house, so we will do cheeseburgers. So I was thinking of making, I have the gluten-free vegan macaroni and cheese. I was thinking of doing the macaroni and cheese on top of the hamburgers, cheeseburgers. If you have never had that, it is delicious. Oh, and the other day I was talking about, I just found this Mexican bowl restaurant. I'm big on food. We're foodies. Found this Mexican bowl restaurant, and we tried it the other day after my son's doctor's appointment. And right on the menu. I know right off the bat, if I see on the menu that it's listed gluten-free and dairy-free, and that was the case. And it was good. It was really good. We will go back. There's a sushi bowl place we really like to go to. And, I mean, we really like the sushi bowl place. It's really, really good. And there's so much at this place that we can eat at the sushi place, sushi bowl. So I said to him, which do you like better? The sushi bowl or the taco burrito bowl, whatever you call it, place? And he's like, well, it's kind of nice to have something different. I said, yeah, I agree. He's like, yeah, if we're in that area, we'll get that. If we're in the other area, we'll get the sushi bowl. Well, that's all right. I'm going to come in and I'm going to trim that. And let's see which one I want to use as my last one. That two. Do that one. I'll add another pink. I only have one other pink here. That's kind of peachy. So we found that place. We were happy with that place. They were knowledgeable. They were nice enough. And, you know, it's a small business. It's a, I'm assuming it's like a family run business. And those are the type of places we like. There's a little spot that's empty here. But when I trim this, I'll add just a little spot right there. Okay. There's that. Put the lid on this. I'll put this away. I didn't use all of these. Let me grab these so I can add them back into the book. Now, let me see if I'm gonna stamp some stuff first. Let's do some of the keys. Let's see how it would stamp on this. This paper feels like a good texture, that it would take the ink and everything fairly well. Let's use a stamp block here. I like it. You know what? Maybe I should do the music first. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Let me line this up better. There. And this doesn't 100% fit on my block, but that's okay with me. And I'm just going to add, I don't want to stamp over these, but I'm just going to add a little bit of music here and there. And how do I hold this one? I always get confused. Yep, this way. You know what? I have scrap paper here. This isn't a scrap paper, but we're going to make it one because I don't want that covered. And let's see. We'll ink that side. Okay, I'm good with that. Clean this off. Put that over there as I bong my camera. Now let's come in with some of the keys. Yeah, I like that a lot. And if I turn that into a tag, that'd be really cool. And I'm using the VersaFine Clair Nocturne from my black ink pad. Let's see, maybe when going this way, right here. There. Maybe one here too. So I'm stamping over my stamping. And I am okay with that. Yeah, we're going to do more. We're getting a little... Oh, you know what? I should do one here. There. And I have to remember, this is going to get cut apart. And if I need, once I cut it apart, if I need to come in and add whatever, I can. Now, I was debating doing some of the steampunk gears, but I think I'm going to reserve that for the end. I mean, I did fill this up. What are these words? Oh, the keyholes are nice too. Well, let me get this sort of cut up because I want to add vellum. I want to add the dolls. I have labels and stickers and stamps. You know, my usual, oops, my array, my collection of fun goodies. All right. this. I think, first of all, I want to trim, which yes, I could do with my paper cutter. Oh, I'll just add that right there. Let me use this ink. I mean, this glue. That looks pretty right there. Perfect. You just give that a second to dry. And then I will come back in and clean that up. Let me just see if there's, this one could use more glue. I don't see any other spot that really looks like it needs another little piece added. But as I go along, I will keep these little pieces here. And need be, we will add that. I need to wipe my scissors off immediately. In case there's any glue residue, I want that taken care of because those are not my Teflon scissors. Okay, now measurements. So this is, let's see, 8.5 by 11. So if I did we do a 2-inch tag. Inches is very good, very big. Let's do 2.5 inch. 2.5 inch tag. And then let's do some 3-inch journaling cards. 3. And then what is this left? 2.5, perfect. Okay, so 2.5, let's see, this is 8.5. So cut in half would be 4 1/4. Yep. I'm gonna keep those as tags there. These I wanted as journaling cards, so I'm gonna put that there. These are journaling cards. I'm going to do the edges differently. That's what's going to be the difference. Okay. Let me get out my corner rounders, tag edgers. So these are tags. These are journaling cards. Oops. They always come flying right at me. Okay, let's, I didn't like this edge right here, so we'll cut that off. Get rid of all these that are all over me. Okay, let's get rid of those. Okay, so there's all my tag tops. Now I want to do the rounded corners for the tag bottoms and then for all of these. And then the fun thing is to decorate them. So the other day I did for T was for a tag book. I did a tag book with cutout trees and I made it with big giant tags. Well, when I was done videoing, I had enough stuff left over from the day before, I had done a steampunk, S was for steampunk video, and I made a whole bunch of steampunk, these things. I turned them into a mini book. And I turned these things that I made into pockets in the tag mini book. So I need some tags for that. I have some other tags that I think I might use, but I have decided that since I've had so many things sort of left over, I've been kind of making some other things from things on my desk, that at the end of all of this, I'm going to do a video of the goodies that I've either made with you guys or the things I've made using the things I've made with you guys. Okay, there's that. Next thing I want to do is I want to do this edging. So once this challenge is all said and done, I'm just going to do like a show and tell video. Just to see some of the things that I've made with you guys and not with you guys. Oop. Did I just lift that up? Come in with some glue right there. It's a little tiny piece. So that's my plan. I've got a lot of things made from doing this challenge. It's really been helpful and beneficial for my future and current journals. So I'm excited about that I have a nice pile of goodies. And I mean, I'm having fun doing what I consider to be thinking kind of outside the box of what I normally would be doing. I'm kind of happy for the inspiration and the push. Oh, I like that one. To do some of these things. It has worked out well, I think. I kind of wish I had started at A. I didn't really clue in. So I'll have to pay attention to see if they're going to do it either next year or another time this year. I would like to do the full month. And one day, oh, I was so upset. It took like 15 plus hours for my video to load. So it never loaded that day. It loaded the next day, which, I mean, it's still loaded. But I was upset. I have noticed the last quite a few days, YouTube has really been off. Let me show you what I have so far. And then I loaded, so I'm making this a day ahead. So today's video that technically I've already posted, loaded right away. But all week, YouTube's been giving me a really hard time. I don't know. I'm wondering if people didn't complain and then they went in and sort of changed stuff. I like this one that there's the top and there's the end. Yeah, those are pretty. I'm happy with these. We have a lot more to go. Cool. Okay. Let's get out all my goodies over here. So we've used this one. So I'm just gonna tuck these little bits that I didn't use in there. I'm going to put it away over here. Pull some of this out. Let me pull these out. Let me pull out my spooky stickers. Some of these are quite spooky. And then, where's that vellum one? This one. I have the flower one too, but let's start with this. And then the back will be for journaling. Let's see. I have some female ones, and I pulled out a couple male ones of my paper dolls. So I'm just trying to see. Oh, here. A lot of them are sort of the same in repeat. I don't like that vellum there. Let's put this washi down. Let me grab my other scissors. My stomach's going to be grumbling again. I have a very grumbly stomach. I know sometimes you can hear it on video. It's horrible. I do eat. Okay, here's that. I wanted this one because it's tools, and I thought that'd be kind of fun. I don't like this one. Let's see what else. It's a flowery one. A lot of these are sitting ones. You know what? I just don't like the vellum. I think that's what it is. I had wanted to use the vellum for V, but it's also very yucky. I kind of like the spooky stickers. Let's see if I like the vellum behind the spooky stickers. I don't know. Maybe if I did a little rounding on the corner. Oh. No, it's not even working. That was more trouble than it was worth. All right. I'm just gonna, we'll test this one out. We'll just do a little bit of glue because it will show through the vellum. But that's where I'm gonna put the doll, the spooky paper doll. Oh, let me do some edging on this to cut down on the white. Is that Victorian? Oh, it is now. I think my son's home. Sounds like somebody's here. This is just the wind. What I did do was these flowers. Of course, she has a mushroom there. I do have some mushroom stuff. Maybe that was just the wind taking my door open. It sounded like my door was opening. the dog didn't bark, so it must not be anybody. There. Okay, let's just ink this up. Let's test this. See if I like that. Yeah, not too bad. Victorians were very much getting into gardening and doing their gardens and artwork with flowers, and that was becoming a thing. How's that for a journal card? I also have my whale tails. And I have this one. Now it's glossy. I don't know if I'm going to like the glossy. No, I do not like the glossy. Let's ink this up really well. I can always put a little bit of that lace on this. Those little like embroidery flowers that I have. I will pull that out in a second. Or I could do the washi. Let me clean up some of this stuff on my desk. Okay, let's... Oh, that kind of matches her. Yeah, let's do that. I never know which way these go. I think it goes that way. Oh, that's cute. Oh, this one might need a leans. I'll do this for now. I say that with other things. If the glue doesn't stick, later on I'll come back with a leans. Okay, that's cute. All right, let me put that over there to dry. Let's move on. Put that over here to this one. He's very jovial. Let me get another piece of vellum. This looks like a newsprint or something. I'm not whacked about the vellum. I'll do it on a few of them, just because it's a V. That's the only reason why I'm doing the vellum, in all honesty. But we're only going to do a couple, and then we're going to call that V done. Oh, you know what I didn't do was the washi. Oh, I'm going to cover the key, but that's okay. The glue is buckling the washi. I like that bike. And then let's do him right there. Oh, I wonder if this washi is going to need a little bit of glue. I think it does. I do not know how long I've had that washi. It is not sticking. Not a big deal. It will stick. my stomach again. On cue. It's like thunder and lightning. At least you know it's me. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I kind of like that. These stickers are so weird. So that's a journaling card. So let's see. I think I want to do that one. I have a bunch of scraps I need to cut up. I put them in a container so I can cut them up with my wheel tail and my tab punch. I just need to sit down and do it, which is typically what I do, like when I'm watching TV or something. You know, my son and I are watching a movie. Let me move that over. There. Should I do a cutout on that? Or should I do that embroidery? Let's do the embroidery. I have it. It's pretty. I don't know that it necessarily matches him. He's looking a little grouchy. But let's do it anyways, because I like it. I mean, I have my stamps. I could be stamping these too. This one is another journal tag. This, I think I want to hold it this way. So let's do that right there. I am not going to do the vellum. I've done 2 with vellum. That's sufficient. That counts as doing vellum. Let's do a standing. They're all sitting. Oh, there's a nice standing one. I want to do, see if I have a small enough flower one. So as soon as this ABC challenge is done, I have a whole bunch of videos lined up that I want to do. I like doing the challenge, but I kind of want to get back to my rhythm of things too. My mom, I think I mentioned this in another video, my mom has been making a whole bunch of tchotchkes and different bits and pieces. So I want to do a video where I show all the things that she's been making. Some of them I do need to come in and add things to. I don't know. I tease her that I'm going to improve them, which I could probably do while I'm doing the video. She's made a lot though. So, I mean, I could do a whole video just showing her tchotchkes. And eventually I'm going to turn some of them into a journal. And then the other ones we are going to sell at the show that I'm doing in September. We're making up little kind of like grab bags of little tchotchkes for that show, because I'm going to be talking about journaling at this event and my oracle deck, and I'm going to be signing my deck, selling my deck. If you haven't seen my deck, it's available for pre-order on my website, Elemental Energies with Chrisanne.com. And I will have it in hand by then, so I can sell copies of it live and then, you know, like I said, sign them. And of course, do readings with it, which I am really looking forward to that the most. Oh, the glue went right through, but that's okay. I kind of like that one. That one's cute. All right. This is going to be a long video. Still have a few more to go. And my tag ones, I have 4 tag ones. I don't know if I'm going to do the whale tail or if I'm going to do ribbon. I don't know. We'll decide that when I get there. You know what? I didn't use these stickers yet. These were from a Temu haul, and I was holding on to them so I could do the haul, but you know what? I want to do the video with them. Oh, I like these. Oh, okay. Oh, maybe I will do them. The coloring sort of matches. Just take down the white a little bit. And let's do it offset. So I have a whole bunch of videos planned starting next week once this challenge is done, and I'm kind of excited. One of them I've already recorded. I do like to record my videos ahead of time if possible, because I do post a video every single day, and it's not possible for me to record a video every single day. So I will be, hopefully this weekend, getting a whole bunch made. Do a whale tail here. You know, if I get sick or something like that, then I have some videos ready. That happened to me. I got really sick a couple months ago, and I simply couldn't talk, so I wasn't able to get my videos made. I typically like to have about 12 videos in a queue to post whenever, and I do not have that many right now because I started doing this ABC challenge, and that has just thrown me off of recording the other type of videos that I do. And not in a bad way, it's just different, that's all. So once this is done, well, before this is done, I am going to get back to making a whole bunch of just random videos, not videos for a challenge. And then I will have them ready. Not that I want to get sick again, but you know, life happens. We have doctor's appointments all the damn time. There's that one. So, you know, places to go and people to see. You know what? I'm just going to do her right there. I like that. Simplistic. I think when I go to put them in the book, if I want some of the steampunk stuff on it, then I'll add the steampunk stuff. But I think for right now, like, I like the simplicity of that. And I have this ribbon. Let's use this. This will add to it. Grab a stapler. Cute. There's the back. All right, I think I'm just going to finish the rest of these like that. I like that. So we have these 3 to go. Kind of like her. I have some small kid ones. Yeah, I don't like that one either. Most of these are sitting. Oh, here's a little girl. Let's see. She kind of gets lost on that one. All right, let me go back to my creepy kid stickers. Some of these are Victorian and some of them are not. All right, we'll use that creepy kid. And then I'll figure out what I'm going to do on this one. Let's need something taller. That might cover up too much. Yep. Oh, what's this one? Her colors match with that. I'll do some washi here. That could be what I'm missing. Looks like it just needed a little something. All right, we'll do that one there. Is it my top choice? No. I don't know. We'll just stick with what I have. Decisions. Almost done. This isn't going to be a super long video, but it's definitely going to be longer. Okay. That needs just a little bit of a trim right there. There. Those go there. My stomach is chiming in again. Those go there. Okay. Let's get 3 pieces of this cut. 1, 2, and then 3. We'll put this away. Don't need this. Put this away. Although that might look pretty on some of these. I don't know, I'll bring it back. We'll see if I need it, I'll bring back a piece. It's covering up the key. But that's okay. And then I'll show all of these at the end. Do you want to add maybe to her? Nah. I'm going to leave it as is. Okay. Let's go through and let's take a look at what we got. Let me put this away. Hopefully it won't knock that other stapler over. I have 3 staplers right up there. Okay, we have this one. This one. This one. This one. This one. This one. I got vellum on 2 of them. I'm not whacked about the type of vellum I have. I like these. I might come back and add. I like that one the way it is. I like that one. I like that one. No, okay. I'm good. I'm going to leave these the way they are. So, yeah. That's the V Victorian project. Thanks so much for tuning in. Check out my website, elementalenergieswithchrisanne.com, if you're interested in seeing what my deck looks like. I've also been posting cards from my deck every single day on Instagram and Blue Sky, chrisanne1234, and on my Facebook page, Elemental Energies with Chrisanne. I post an inspirational card every single day, and it happens to be from my deck. But my deck is also available for pre-order on my website. And please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get my numbers way up so I can start doing Facebook Lives. And I'd like to do some readings on Facebook Lives as well as art videos. Check out my every Sunday video. I do psychic predictions for the week. I am a psychic by trade. I'm an artist by trade too. Once you get paid for something, you're that by trade. So I'm both actually. So I'm kind of really happy about that I get to do both things that I love. So check out all of that and please subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it. Take care and be free.